Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Shrihan. Today we are going to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So let's get started. Now let's learn about some basic specs of the Rubik's Cube. So there are 6 centerpieces like this one and this one. And there are 12 edge pieces like this one and this one. And there are 8 corner pieces like this and this. There are some few important notations to note down. U, F, R, L, D and B. U for up, meaning if I say move like this, then you can say it's U. But when I move like this, you have to say it's U prime. Now F means front. So if I move it like this, then it's called F. And if I move it like this, then it's called F prime. Now R. R means right. So if I move the cube like this, then it's R. If I move the cube like this, it's R prime. And L means left. If I move the cube like this, then it's called L prime. And if I put it like this, then it's called L. And now down D. So if I move like this, it's called D prime. And if I move like this, it's called D. And now B. B is the back side. So if I move like this, then it's called B prime. And if I move it like this, it's B. Now I've mixed it up. Now let's solve it. The first step in solving a Rubik's Cube is to have a white cross with a yellow in the middle. So let's do it. Now we have got a white cross with a yellow in the middle. Now we have to do our second step. The second step is to match the color with this edge piece. Like this. Now when you have matched the colors, you have to do a 180-degree turn like this. Now do the same for the rest. Now when you are done, you should see a white cross below. After doing the white cross, you have to remember that the yellow centerpiece should be always on the top and the white centerpiece should be always on the bottom. Now I am going to demonstrate a Rubik's Cube that has its first layer solved. As you can see, the Rubik's Cube is solved. Now we are going to solve the first layer for this Rubik's Cube. So now we have to search where is orange, blue and white, because there is an orange centerpiece, blue centerpiece and a white centerpiece. Now it is here, so I'll bring it here and I'll tell you an algorithm that I call the magic move. So R, U, R prime, U prime. As you can see, it's not done. So we have to continuously do it until it gets solved for this particular piece. Now as you can see, it's solved. Now it's done. Do the same thing for the rest of the 3 corner pieces. Now I am doing the magic move for this one. As you can see, it's finished. Now this one. Now this one is finished. Now this one is finished. Now this one is also finished. Now the first layer is solved, as you can see. After solving the first layer, our goal is to solve the second layer as demonstrated. Now let's solve it. First, there are three scenarios that can happen. First is that your piece is not in its correct position, but it is in its correct place. So first let's learn about this scenario. So if you have such a scenario, remember this analogy. Write R U R prime U R U R prime U. After that, F prime U prime F. Now you can see the piece came back to its original position. Now let's learn about the second case. So if your centerpiece color is matching with your top piece here and forms a line, and in the edge piece the top color is matching with the centerpiece on its side, then you have to do this analogy. First, U R U prime R prime U prime, then you have to do F prime U F. Now you can see it's in its right place. Now let's learn about the third case. So we have to do top rotation to match it, but I can't match this side, but I can match the right side. So I'll match it here, and then I'll show you another algorithm. So this algorithm is R prime U prime R prime U prime R prime U R U R, and when it's done, you finished. You finished your second layer. Congratulations. Now the next step is we have to make a yellow cross. So now I have only a dot here. So now I'm going to teach you a special formula that I call front magic. So let's do it. So first, F R U R prime U prime F prime. Now you can see that we have a L shape. So we have to hold it like this, so that it represents a 9 o'clock on the clock. Now we have to do the front magic 2 times. So let's do it. Now after doing it 1 time, we have got a line. Now if you have a line, then you have to do front magic once. So let's do it. Now as you can see, we have the yellow cross. Now our next step is we have to match the middle line. Now mine is only matching this side and this side. So what we have to do, we have to hold it so that one middle line solved should be at the back and the other middle line solved should be at the right. Now I'm going to show you our algorithm. So the algorithm starts like this: R, then U, then R prime, U prime, then we have to do 2U, then R, then U, 2U primes, then R prime. Now you have to match it with the other middle lines. Now if I turn it, then you can see it's matched. Now the next step is we have to see if these corners match. So wherever it matches, there you have to start. Note, if it doesn't match, then you can do it from any side you want. Now here the only corner that matches is this one. So I'm going to do this algorithm here. So first U, then R, U prime, L prime, then U, R prime, U prime, L. Now as you can see, all of the corners are matching. Now the final step is we have to do this formula, that is R prime, D prime, R, D. Now keep on doing this until this part of it gets yellow and it's solved. Then do the same for the rest of the corners. Now this side is solved. We have to do for the other 3. Now I have only 2 left. Now the last one. Now your Rubik's Cube may not have been fully solved, but you have to just move a few moves so that it just matches like this. Now you have solved your Rubik's Cube. Congratulations! Thanks for watching and requesting you, in case anyone finding any difficulties and keen to learn Rubik's Cube solving within 2 minutes, then please do call me on 7021655282. I'm serious that everyone can solve Rubik's Cube within 2 minutes with little practice and a bit of intelligence. Once again, thanks a lot, and please like and subscribe my channel Learn with Shrihan.